the perfectly cooked chicken bruschetta, or bruschetta, made on the Blackstone. Let me show you how I like to do it. Dude, this is absolutely money. These tomatoes turn out
You don't cut
so...
them smaller than that?
No, dude, I want it to be kind of like what's that term? Like
Rustic?
rustic. Yeah, I like the
it's
larger
also
bites.
bruschetta, not bruschetta.
I know, that's why I gave both options.
Oh.
Yes, this bruschetta is amazing, loaded with garlic, loaded with flavor. I actually toss my tomatoes with the other seasonings in with a little bit of the balsamic glaze.
Heck yeah.
Really, really pro move in my opinion. Now we're doing chicken cutlets. Cook these and season them to perfection however you like. I like to go hard on the garlic with this one. Gives great crust, super amazing. This seriously could not be any easier. A few fancy little things there at the end.
Fancy.
Creamy cheese, pesto, little heat, little sweet. This is money in the bank when it comes to whatever kind of flatbread you're looking for. Dude, it's gonna be a fun one today. I love a good flatbread. I love... What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the set.
Down there.
My name is CJ. Right over there is Nate. Right over there is Ethan. And right over there is your favorite hand-me-down friend.
Hello. Mr.
Hand me down?
Mr. Clean.
Hand me down?
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
there it is. We're gonna have fun today. It's gonna be tasty. Flatbreads are almost impossible to mess up.
Yeah. As long as
So
you say
about their-
flatbread pizza.
I was about to say that.
Pizza?
Yes, sir.
So come on, everyone, it's today's first cooking show.
Okay, have you guys seen the fan theory that Ned Ryerson is actually the devil who cast the spell?
Yes. And
In the
it's
stepping in the puddle is
that's like the moment that
Yeah.
everything activated in like I guess he got like at that moment cursed, right?
yeah. Well, that's the theory.
A game theory.
Ned? Dude, it's so good. Leave it in the comments below if you... I think there's probably two people in this world. People who love Groundhog's Day and people who hate
Dude,
Groundhog's Day.
that was Inception. That was a Bill Murray quote.
Of another
Bill Murray.
reference.
Wow.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Boy, who's Bill Murray?
Hey, I've never hit a kid before. I mean, that's like asking who Gandhi is.
Wow, I'm shocked.
I didn't do it on purpose, but let's pretend I did, shall
We
we?
haven't said a word about food.
Hey guys.
Welcome to
whoa,
CJ's
whoa!
Play the wind, guy.
Playing the wind, dude. Oh, thanks, buddy. All right, let's keep cruising here. Bruschetta.
Be okay.
Not to be concerned, not to be confused with bruschetta.
Ooh.
So listen, it's fine if you've been saying it that way.
Nails on a
I got
chalkboard.
a weird, gross tomato.
You got a weird mater?
Little weird mater over here. I always said it that way. Leave it in the comments.
Bruschetta?
Bruschetta or bruschetta?
Bruschetta.
What do you say? I also say tomato. Do you say tomato?
Potato.
Potato.
Let's call the whole thing out.
You like potatoes, and I like potatoes. You like tomatoes, and I like tomato.
Pacuna. Matata.
It means no worries for the rest of your days.
I don't know why
It's the-
that was the thing that popped
The
in my
opposite
mind.
phrasing of that.
So today we're making a bruschetta. Bruschetta is very simple. It's very delicious. So I'm gonna get these tomatoes, slice them in half. Actually, I think some of them I'm gonna do on the bias because I feel like they're gonna fit or lay down on my flatbread a little bit better. Gonna do a little drizzle of some olive oil. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of balsamic glaze into my mix here.
Balsamic.
I've got some basil, I've got some salt and pepper, a little garlic powder. Bob's your uncle, you got bruschetta.
Okay.
Speaking of Bob, hey CJ, did you know? Wait.
He's good.
Cameron.
Did you know that Bob Barker was originally supposed to be Ed McMahon?
No.
Wait a
but
minute. What does that mean? He
Like
was
he
always
came
Bob
out the-
Barker. Oh, in the...
The price is wrong.
Got it.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
It was good. I
Pretty
like
good.
it.
And it was a nice segue. I mean, it was really.
Yeah.
The survey says
Way to be, Marshawn.
different game show.
You rat.
Chicken's looking awesome. I'm actually gonna flip this, adding a little bit of olive oil. It was looking a little dry on the griddle, so I want to add some of that and get that cooking to perfection. Now, once it's done, I'm gonna pull this off.
That's pretty
and
quick. They cook quick.
They do cook quick because they're cutlets, and that's the magic of
That's
them.
just a clever name.
Oh, exactly. Now, while it's resting, I've got this flatbread. I'm gonna put that down on our Blackstone. I'm gonna clean this first, add a little bit of oil, and let that begin to toast. And my friends, we're there. It's time to build, I think.
Whoa, whoa.
It is time.
It's time.
It is time. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot.
Toasted side up.
Toasted side up, because once we go back down over there, that's where the magic's gonna come into play, where it starts toasting, everything's already going, you know, you do your thing. Now, I wanna be generous with this. Now, you'll notice, Ethan, is there anything that you're noticing about me building this right now?
There's something I noticed.
You're putting tomatoes on some bread?
It's very accurate.
I have not added a sauce. I'm gonna do little dollops of a sauce here in just a minute, but I do wanna be heavy with the tomatoes because it is, after all, a bruschetta.
Not
Flatbread.
a bruschetta.
Flatbread pizza.
I don't like it. I don't
Yeah,
like it.
you do like it a little bit though, don't you?
Is this your sauce? What is
No,
it? This?
no, that's gonna be my sauce, sort of. There's a few elements that are coming into play here. I think that's probably enough tomatoes. Now let's do some chicken.
Okay.
All right, gonna
Yes.
kind of disperse.
I like what you've done here.
Thank you. Hold on a second. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna go too heavy on the chicken because I really want the bruschetta
No
to
mas
be.
pollo? Oh wait, it's Italian.
Then what is it in Italian?
I think it's still pollo.
I don't speak Italian.
Are you sure about that?
I don't speak Italian.
The word for chicken is
Il pollo.
Okay. Now, let's go with some of these little. They're little mozzarella balls. Laces out. I love doing the laces out part because I feel like I do it pretty
nail it.
good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a weird one to
You're
be
able
good
to
at.
impersonate an old lady very well.
Thank
Much
you.
like your ankles. They have a great old person impersonation.
Oh, wow.
I felt mean
really
saying
mean.
It. Ow, Griddle Crew knows what I'm talking about.
Get the dogs out for free.
Come on.
All senior citizens should have life alert.
So how are you going to get this off the griddle? How are you going to get it onto the griddle?
I've got all kinds of
You
good
got tricks?
ideas. I've got tricks, dude.
And it's just for kids.
Now, a little pesto. Now, I'm going to just do dollops kind of across the board. Now, what's going to happen when this heats up, the pesto is going to, of course, heat up, but it's also going to release some of the oils that is in this.
Pre-cut basil, pre-made basil sauce.
Yeah, what's your question?
Why'd you do that?
Basil right here.
Because I'm using it at the end, guy.
Huh.
Plus,
For
when I went
exposition.
to the grocery store, they didn't have any fresh, so I bought it in that, and then I got home and I realized I had some fresh in the refrigerator.
I like
Because
this story.
dude, why are you guys coming at me like that?
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
That was gross. Let's use my Darth Vader
Okay.
spatulas.
Okay. Show moves.
Thank you.
Pretty good.
Thank
Pretty
you.
good.
Now we're gonna go ahead and dome this right now. We're gonna be using this in a minute,
Yeah.
but not this second. That's gonna help us with some heat distribution. We want the bottom to toast. It's important the bottom toasts, but we don't want the bottom to burn. So here in just a minute, I'm gonna be lifting it off the griddle, putting it on the rack, allowing it to continue to cook and melt if need be.
You gonna go Albano on it?
What?
Elevated.
Oh.
Elevation.
Mm,
We don't like you,
I do
Steve.
not endorse that. Correct. So check it out. The flatbread's actually doing better and melting better than I thought it was gonna be. So I don't think that I'm gonna need to elevate this. In fact,
No Bono?
zero
Non-Bono?
elevation.
Pro bono.
Ooh.
Pro Bono?
Pro bono.
Whoa, that was a good one. I like it. Let's get this over here and let's start dressing it up a little bit. I've got some fun elements that we're bringing into play here.
I was doubting
Burrata.
the texture of.
Why do you doubt? Why do you
no,
doubt?
I was. I'm saying I shouldn't have. This is
You definitely should not. A little bit of burrata. It's going to add a little bit more of that creaminess nature to this with that cheese. A little heat with some spicy Calabrian?
Calabrian.
Yeah, that too. And then some parm, dude. Just make it snow, make it rain, it's a blizzard.
Dude, the
all up on
elements
this
you're bringing
flatbread.
are bringing not only beauty but like new flavor components.
Thank you.
The cheese has some salty.
Uh-huh.
The cheese has the creamy. It's like a nurturing motherly softness. Maternal softness.
God, maternal softness? Let's slice this up into little, I don't know, like what kind of, I mean, it's a form of a triangle.
Triads.
It's triads, yes. And then let's do a little bit more parm, and then some glaze, dude. Another element, some sweetness.
I don't even know what show I'm on right now.
You're on CJ's first freaking awesome cooking show.
That's gorgeous.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Would you eat a flatbread from a boot? I don't know. Charlie would. But, dude, you cannot hang out here. Sorry. Let's get into this. Dude, I'm really pumped about this.
I'm pumped about this.
Let's see about...
I'm
Oh,
pumped
look at that.
for you.
Zero flop.
No flop.
Zero flop.
One bite.
One bite. Everybody knows the rules.
Spectacular undercarriage, zero flop. I am hopeful.
Dave
Oh, I've got a hot one here, too.
Well, you did. I heard the crunch. I felt the crunch.
Wow. That is loaded.
Wow.
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 Loaded with flavor. Just enough sweet and just enough heat. Those might be the best tomatoes I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Really? You don't think if they were just a touch smaller? I mean, they're beautiful.
No,
They
I don't
wouldn't-
think so.
Yeah, if they were smaller, they wouldn't fall off.
They're not falling off, which is funny.
What fell off?
A Calabrian pepper.
Okay.
Huh. It's delicious. That was hot. Let me know how I did in the comments down below. Are you guys into this? Bruschetta, how do you say it? Flatbread, is it a
What?
pizza?
No.
Or is it just a flatbread?
Isn't it spelled the same? So how are they going to tell you how they say it?
Whoa. That's a high kill.
I don't remember talking to my handyman
that was valuable insight.
Friend over there. Either way, we had a lot of fun. This is tasty. Leave it in the comments down below. Speaking of comments, it is now officially time for CJ's favorite comments of the week.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for CJ's favorite comments of the week.
I would like you all to first, before we get into this, have a look at what's left. I've said flatbread pizza.
All gone.
It's gone. It's all gone. Welcome, my friends. So glad that you decided to hang out this long. This is a segment of the show where we screenshot comments from you, the viewers.
That
because
we
if
do.
you guys write it,
We read it.
that's right. And we have some fun with it. Now, today this is different than it's literally ever been before.
Why?
Because I did not find these comments.
What do you mean?
Esty, Ethan's girlfriend, found these comments.
Whoa.
And sent them to me, and I have not looked at them. So I'm reading them for the first time live to you.
Okay, this is going to be fun.
Hopefully, they're
We're going to
awful.
know a lot about Esty based on the ones she picked.
Yes, we are. So here we go, starting from the top in no particular order. This one comes in from our home slice, the OG himself, the homeboy who's been hanging out the longest, Lance Dean.
Hey, Lance.
Lance says, "What? A walk of shame? How long has it been since one was done for you? And I thought Andy was your gopher. You know, go for this and go for that.
Oh.
I'm a gopher.
Yeah.
He's my
Gopher Grayson.
What was the name I gave you? The hand me down gopher. That's it.
That's it.
That was
Found
pretty.
him.
That was kind of nice.
I don't
Let's,
Hi, Lance.
let's do better next time, Esty.
I don't
Yeah,
love this.
We'll
but
see. Okay, this next one comes in from Freddie
Mercury.
Prince Jr.
Oh.
Nah, it's just Freddie V. Just kidding.
Eternal.
Freddie V says, "I would say it's time for bloopers, but every episode is a blooper reel." Accurate.
That's pretty good.
I like to keep it real. I like to be transparent.
I feel like that was a compliment, actually, not a criticism.
Because, I don't know. Was it? Leave it in the comments. Was that a compliment or criticism? Either way.
Critical compliment.
Critical compliment.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, this next one is from Amalut Goblin.
Okay.
Yeah. Amalut Goblin says, "That pancake looked tougher than shoe leather." It wasn't.
Aren't leprechauns like loot goblins?
Is that really?
Well, yeah, they're after the gold.
I'm a leprechaun.
Stop it, all right? Don't try and steal me, Patago.
Amalut Goblin, it was not leather-ish.
Alright.
It was delish-ish.
Man, I lost my focus completely. I was so...
Pixie dust. Pixie dust. Sweetie, it's me. It's me. The leprechaun.
And that, my friends, is how we wrap up an episode of CJ's First Cooking Show. Thanks so much for hanging out. This was delicious. I promise you, if you make it you will not have made enough. It will disappear. 0 leftovers. Whoa.
Careful.
Is there a little too much
You
dip
got
on
too
that?
much dip on that
chip. Let me know how we did in the comments down below. Also, be sure to go to blackstoneproducts.com for this recipe and all other things Blackstone. Go to griddlenation.com if you would like to acquire said swag, shirts, stickers, whatever. Also, slide up into my DMs. If you know, you know. If you don't know.
Now you know.
Yeah. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, this is CJ's first cooking show where we cook.
And we quote.
That's right. We'll see you guys down the road for your next flatbread pizza.
You went the whole episode.
No,
you
I didn't.
went the whole episode.
I said it multiple times.
No,
you just were
didn't.
ignoring me.
No.
Flatbread, pizza.
Blech.
Pizza, flatbread.
Nope.
You're welcome.
Bruschetta.
Charlie!